It's not what you did, son. It's who you did it to.
Nobody?
That nobody is John Wick.
Welcome to your weekly ticket, work from home edition. I'm just trying out hats at this point. I don't know what to do with my hair anymore. Lionsgate continues to shift its upcoming film schedule. The fourth installment of the John Wick franchise, John Wick 4, has moved a year later from its May 21st, 2021 release to May 27th, 2022. That means no Keanu Day. Remember, it was supposed to come out on the same day as The Matrix? Oh well, one Keanu a year. And now taking over the previous John Wick 4 release date is the Chris Rock Samuel L. Jackson horror film Spiral. The Saw reboot is now expected to hit theaters on May 21st, 2021. Also, the new live-action Transformers film now has a release date. Paramount Pictures has announced the film will open in theaters on June 24th, 2022. An animated Transformers prequel is also in the works from Oscar winner Josh Cooley, who wrote and directed Toy Story 4. The animated film is said to be a prequel to the live-action Transformers movies and will further explore the origin story as well as the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron. Aww. A live-action remake of Hercules is in development at Disney. Joe and Anthony Russo, the filmmakers behind The Avengers, Endgame, and Infinity War, are set to produce it. And while no other details are available at this time, plenty of you had a lot to say about casting on Twitter. Let's see what you got. Sunflixwervel6 says, I'm still very much into the idea of Johnny Depp playing Hades in the Hercules remake. Yeah, he likes wearing prosthetics though. I'd throw some prosthetics on him and you're good to go. Hopeless Moon tweets, please let Ariana play the role of Megara in the Hercules live action movie. Angel Itch tweets, hey Russo brothers, I found your Hercules for the Hercules live action. And they've got a photo of Tom Holland. All right, first off, who would you cast in the Hercules live action film? And secondly, we can all agree that they need to get Danny DeVito to return as Phil, right? Like, who else are they? Come on. So by now, maybe you're running out of things to watch and you're looking for some recommendations. Well, I've got great news because I have a very special guest today, Screen Junkies' own Roxy Striar with a recommendation. Roxy, what do you got?
So this is the recommendation that I feel honored to give because I am about to make your guys' quarantine complete. Your viewing experience will be complete because this is the best movie that I saw last year, but it was also the most underrated movie that people just simply didn't go see, and that is The Peanut Butter Falcon. It did get some buzz around Oscar time, especially with Shia LaBeouf and Zach Gottsagen actually presenting an award, but this movie is more than worth your time. It's got so much heart and soul to it. And especially in a time where none of us can go on a journey, it's about a guy who is trying to break free to go on a journey and is able to do so. It's so beautiful. Tyler Nelson and Michael Schwartz, who direct and co-wrote it together, are going to be people to look out for. I'm telling you that their names are names that you want to remember because they write something unique. It's different. And in a time where we have so many movies that hit the same beats, I never knew what was going to happen next. If you are a wrestling fan as well, Mick Foley, Jake the Snake, some great, great cameos. And Bruce Dern is in it and he elevates everything. So The Peanut Butter Falcon, I am telling you, this movie is worth your time.
Oh my God, that is such a high recommendation.
Incredible. But I want to hear from you, Khail. What is your recommendation?
Easy recommendation is John Wick because you can watch it for free. Listen, if you haven't seen John Wick, now is your chance. If you have seen John Wick, hey, we get to watch John Wick again for free because right now Lionsgate is going to be streaming it live in conjunction with Fandango. It's going to be on the Movie Clips YouTube channel at 6 p.m. on Friday. You can join a bunch of people watching it live. If you don't know what John Wick is about, it is about a man who loses everything and seeks revenge in just the most brutal and amazing ways. It has Keanu Reeves as John Wick. He did so many of his own stunts. It's such an impressive watch, and there's 3 of them currently. So if you love John Wick 1, you've got more movies to watch during the quarantine. So
you
there
are
you go.
speaking my language. I am obsessed with John Wick, and there is no better word in the English language than free. So when you combine John Wick and free, you 100% have this, girl.
All right, well, thank you so much, Roxy. Make sure to check out her YouTube channel that just had a momentous celebration, right?
Yeah, 20,000 subscribers. She's really doing it. Baby's first YouTube channel. Woo-woo.
So check it out, youtube.com/Roxy Striar.
Yeah,
right,
keep it nice and simple. Thank you for having me, Khail.
Available to watch at home today is The Lodge.
How would you feel about going to the mountains for Christmas with Grace? She really wants to get to know you guys.
During a family retreat to a remote winter cabin over the holidays, a father is forced to abruptly depart for work, leaving his 2 children in the care of his new girlfriend, Grace. Isolated and alone, a blizzard traps them inside the lodge as terrifying events summon specters from Grace's dark past. Also available to watch on Fandango now is Gretel and Hansel.
Tell me the fairy tale again.
It's too scary, start seeing things that aren't there.
When their mother descends into madness, siblings Gretel and Hansel must fend for themselves in the dark and unforgiving woods. Hungry and scared, they stumble upon a bounty of food left outside of an isolated home. Once they're invited inside by the seemingly friendly owner, the children soon suspect that her generous but mysterious behavior is part of a sinister plan to do them harm. Gretel and Hansel is the 3rd film from director Oz Perkins, whose previous works include The Black Coat's Daughter and I'm the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House. All right, well, that is it for today. Let us know what you'll be watching, or if you'll be watching The Lodge or Gretel and Hansel. I'm Khail Anonymous, and I'll see you next week.